Hi everyone. Well, this is actually this is an official video. Not like the welcoming video. That one's kind of a fun one. It gives you some basic information. Over the next 4 videos, I'm going to be reviewing quite a few of the stuff that was mentioned in the welcome video and giving you some of the updated information that I know right now. Now, it is still July. I'm still in Utah. However, I do know a little bit more, and I've been planning quite a bit. So, we'll see. So, here we go. Welcome to the first video about the syllabus, and it's titled The Beating Heart of Every College Class, the Syllabus, Class Objectives. So, that's what we're covering today, our class objectives. Okay, so an important first note. This syllabus and class schedule is subject to change if circumstances warrant it. I reserve the right to make changes as necessary due to student or instructor needs, time demands, the COVIDs, etc. A really good example of this is at the end of February, beginning of March, I was at a literary conference during midterms in San Antonio, Texas. My students, I gave them the week off. They were writing their third paper. You know, it was the midterm. It was midterm week, no problem. And then suddenly I get an email saying, hey, you have to come back to Florida. And they canceled the rest of the semester for face-to-face class. So I got back to Florida 2 days later, and I had to spend the rest of the week, spring break. So all my students were out partying their brains out. And I, was back in my apartment rewriting the syllabus, rewriting the schedule. So yeah, it's one of those things that you have to plan for. So if there are other changes, so for example, if Florida can't get its act together and we have to cancel classes again, be prepared for it. Right now I'm preparing for face-to-face / hybrid learning. If we have to go completely remote, be prepared for it. It won't be hard. It'll be a good transition. Here's some basic information. My name is Aaron Guile. I do have an office space that I work in. It's a big shared office space with all the other graduate students in the English department. It's CU 311. However, we're not using it this semester because of coronavirus. We're just not using it. So you'll be meeting with me through WebEx for the time being. Office hours are Mondays and Tuesdays, 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. So I don't know my teaching schedule yet, but I suspect this will be okay. If this changes, I'll let you know. Okay? Like I said, all the stuff could change. This is the Department of English phone number. You can call it if you want. I'm not going to answer it. It goes to one of the secretaries, and they'll leave a note in my box. But I don't know if I'll have access to my box because of coronavirus. So basically, if you want to get in contact with me, use the email address. So my email address is aguile2019@FAU. I do check my FAU email daily, and one of my goals this semester is to respond to all emails within 24 hours. I was pretty good last semester most of the time. Now keep in mind, I am a student as well. This semester is supposed to be one of my hardest, according to the counselor. So, yeah, if I'm a little bit delayed in a few things, be patient. We'll get everything taken care of. All right, so course description. This is the official course description. I haven't edited this in any way, shape, or form. College Writing 1, ENC 1101, is a writing across the curriculum WAC course where we read examples of effective expository prose and where we write essays practicing basic academic writing. ENC 1101 is a general education course. More information on the general education curriculum can be found at blah blah blah. Okay, so at the end of this course you should be able to Produce clear and appropriate writing that will help build a path to success here at FAU. Produce both finished writing and preparatory writing. Employ critical thinking based on well-reasoned assumptions, meaning you will read and respond to professional and peer texts in order to help build your own ideas and arguments compared to the arguments and strategies of others. Use MLA to incorporate and cite external sources in your writing. Build writerly credibility by developing an academically acceptable ethos. Recognize and practice writing as a recursive process that demands substantial reworking of drafts to revise content, organization, clarity, argument structures, etc. It's called global revision. As distinct from editing and correction of surface error, it's called local revision. And work with other students in peer group sessions to critique the substance of each other's work, focusing primarily on issues that would be addressed through global revision. Okay, I know that's a lot. Okay, when I first started teaching last year in the fall, oh my gosh, have my friends been sending me texts this whole time? Lovely. Anyway, so right there, do you see where it says global revision and local revision? Okay, global revision is what we're going to be focusing on in this class. As opposed to local revision. Local revision is just basically line editing and fixing surface errors. If you have spelling mistakes or grammar mistakes in your papers, I'm not going to correct it. I'm going to let you guys leave that in there, and if you don't correct it yourselves and you want to turn in sloppy writing to me, that will affect your grade on there, but I'm not going to focus on how to correct that. Essentially, that means I'm not your editor. I'm here to teach you writing. And so a big part of the writing process, the real writing process, not the editing process, the writing process is learning how to do global revision, which is how to change your entire paper from one form to another, to something that's better. And we're going to practice this. We're going to get better at it. You will improve this a lot, I hope, in your second semester in 1102. In 1102, I focus really heavily on this. In the beginning here in 1101, we start getting you into it. All right. More. In addition, this course meets the guidelines of Foundations of Written Communications component of the General Education curriculum. Specifically, you will produce clear writing that performs specific rhetorical tasks, respond critically to a variety of written materials in order to position your own ideas and arguments relative to the arguments and strategies of others. Use writing not only to communicate, but also to think critically, examining assumptions that underlie the readings and your own writing, and demonstrate an understanding of the ethical standards that apply to the use of external sources in your writing. And last, you will also develop knowledge from several different disciplines, the ability to think critically, the ability to communicate effectively, an appreciation for how knowledge is discovered, challenged, and transformed as it advances, and an understanding of ethics and ethical behavior. All right, that's the last slide. So basically with these slides, these are the things that are in the syllabus. Now, they're going to be in most of the syllabuses for just about everybody who's taking first year composition. So you're going to, your friends are going to see this. Now, I've shortened most of it. When I saw this last year, it was massive. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want you guys to be burdened with really cumbersome writing. So I shrunk it down. I will shrink it further. Hopefully next semester it'll be a little more streamlined. I'm slowly trying to edit it so that it works without losing its original intent, but we'll continue learning. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I will be uploading this slideshow to Canvas so that you'll be able to view it, and this is in the syllabus that is in Canvas. All right, thank you so much, and you guys have a very pleasant day.